Mosas, if you guys didn't already see this, Jay Shetty just did a podcast with Cassidy, who just so happened to be Liam Payne's girlfriend before his passing. Now, I've only watched a couple of clips, but from what I can tell, he gets really deep with how she found out about the situation, how she felt, and it's all very emotional, so I want to dive into it, so let's get into it. If you guys have been following me for a while, then you probably know I had been covering Liam Payne's passing and all the details that were surrounding that. And one of the main details that really stuck out to me was the fact that Kate was actually with him in Buenos Aires right before everything happened, and they were stuck there for a minute because all of these visa things that he had to go through, and she ended up leaving back to their home before he did, and then that's when she found out that he passed. Now, for some reason, a lot of people were very upset at her for leaving and blamed her for his passing, so obviously her talking about how she found out is very brutal, but I want you guys to see that clip.
Kate, I want to talk about how you found out on the day that we sadly lost Liam. What happened that day? Where were you, and how did you find out?
I was on the couch, and I got a phone call from one of Liam's friends, and he called me and said, "Is Liam okay? I heard he fell from a balcony." I was like, "That's not true at all. Like, there's no way. This isn't true." And when his friend first called me too, he didn't mention anything about death. So the first thing that went to my mind was either it was a rumor, just something for clickbait, or he fell off a balcony and he broke a rib. Like, he's okay. So I'm making all these phone calls and nobody's answering. I'm starting to get a little bit panicky. I call his friend back and I say, "Have you heard any updates? I'm really confused. Like, what's going on?" And he was like, "The only update I've heard is that Liam's dead." And in that moment, I still didn't believe it to be true. There was just no way. I kept saying, no, are you sure? He's probably just, he broke a bone, he broke a rib, he broke something. Like, he's not dead. He's not dead. There's no way he's dead. There's no way. And at this point, I just lost it. Even talking about it, it brings all these emotions back where it's just still doesn't even feel true. Talking about it, sometimes I can talk about it without crying, and then other times I can't really even speak. It was hard, and it just something I never thought I would ever get that phone.
Now, obviously, Liam Payne's passing was very abrupt, and everybody had a lot of feelings about it. Just imagine being Kate and being home, minding your own business, and then randomly finding out through a friend that saw something on the news that your boyfriend passed away. That is absolutely crazy and crushing. Like, I could not imagine how she probably felt in that moment. And I really understand what she's saying. She's like, "Oh, well, I didn't think it was real. Like, I just brushed it off because, you know, all of these famous people go through so many rumors, so many things. Like, it's absolutely crazy." So I'm not surprised at all that she had that immediate reaction, but that is very, very tough. I haven't even watched the rest of the podcast, and I already know I'm going to cry my little eyes out. But, guys, I'm very curious to know what you guys think about this. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and don't forget to like and follow for more gossip, chisme, and all things tea.